Hi, and welcome to the week 5 video overview. The goals for this week are to review simplifying exponent expressions, including zero exponents and negative exponents. Also converting x squared equations into standard vertex form. And I'd really like you to know how to do that both with and without technology, kind of different techniques for each. And lastly, we're learning how to find all the important features of a graph. And those important features are intercepts, both horizontal and vertical, asymptotes, both horizontal and vertical, and this thing called end behavior, which is very, very similar to horizontal asymptotes. Finding the maximum and minimum locations, also referred to as the peaks and valleys of a graph, and also finally domain and range. I lied a little bit there to you. There's actually another important feature of a graph. It's called repeating sections or periodicity. But we don't learn that until chapter 5. So all the important features except for periodicity we're learning in chapter 3. So chapter 3 this week, and then we're done with all of the new material before the midterm. All right, so big idea. We want to be experienced with creating and analyzing graphs. Technology can do a lot of the work for us nowadays, especially graphing wise, but we still need a human component to do identifying and interpreting of the main features of graphs that we're interested in. So that's what we're trying to make sure that we are good at. Sticking points. Well, we're going to be looking at what happens when x gets closer to infinity, which can be a bit weird because what does it mean for x to be close to infinity? Infinity itself can be a bit strange, so that can be a sticking point. We're going to be simplifying complicated fractions, complicated exponents, factoring problems. Those sort of advanced algebra skills can be challenging and may force you to go back and review or get some help with remembering how to deal with those more complicated algebraic expressions. Some reminders. Well, this is the last week of material before we have a midterm. The Friday of next week, the Friday after this Friday, we'll have our midterm on chapters 2 and 3. Try to organize your notes really well. Try to reflect in the next week on what questions you still have before you have to get ready for the test. So then you can ask questions. Again, reach out if you have any kind of things I can help with, and I hope you have an enjoyable week. Great, thanks.